Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to The Secret of Monkey Island 2. We are speed running through this game very fast, and it really is making the best evidence yet that there is a ton of elements in this game that waste your time, because you simply don't have to do a lot when you know what you're supposed to do. And it went from nearly 10 hours of gameplay to we're probably going to get the entire game done in less than 2 hours. Like, that is a major reduction.
I went out for a swim.
Nice try, but not good enough. You're fired.
Alright, now take this banana, put it on the metronome.
Hey, what'd you do to my piano player?
Take Jojo with us.
Go ahead and take my entertainment. Thanks for nothing, buddy.
Alright, now...
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Largo Legrand has left Scab Island for good. Grog, please.
I'll need to see some ID for that.
Some yellow.
Will you accept a temporary library card?
Some blue.
Let me see it. Freelance? Is that anything like a sanitary engineer? All right. Can I get you that drink now?
Yes.
Yeah, I could really use it.
Name your poison.
What do you got?
Well, we have some specialty drinks here at the Bloody Lip.
I'll have Yellowbeard's Baby.
Well, you can try, but I don't think nature's on your side.
Can't skip all of this.
Just give me the drink, please.
Hey, I have to crack jokes. It's a union thing.
What's the point of being able to skip some things and not other things?
Here you go. And here's a complimentary Crazy Straw. We give them to all new customers of the Bloody Lip.
Bartender, get me a drink.
Name your poison.
So we should have...
Mix me up a blue ale.
Sorry, blender's not big enough.
we should have the bare minimum of pieces of 8.
Okay.
There she blows.
Playing this way.
Nice place you have here.
Well, the bare minimum
see ya.
That you could earn and spend to play the game. I suppose I could certainly do things to change that. Like, let's just make sure these mix to make green. So now we need to go over here and saw the leg off this pirate. Come on, skip. It's not letting me skip.
Aye! My leg! Help! Someone get a doctor!
There we go. I don't think there's anything here. I can give Wally an eyepiece later, so I don't need that. I can grab this and this, and I don't think there's anything else here we need. And you can't go back to the peninsula. There's no reason to go to the beach or the campfire. So we are now done.
Where'd you want to go?
And I believe there's no real reason to go. Well, we could go to Fat Island, I suppose, and see if we can get all of this done real quick. So, we take Kate's poster, stick it here. We Let's come back to the card catalog and look under sunken ships. Solitaire, sin, self-help, spiritual, surgery, subtraction, subheadings, stupidity, spiritual, solitaire. So is there really nothing under sunken ships? Sailing, self, salmon, Scab Island, self-help, shipbuilding, shipwreck, sea disasters.
I think I'll try a different drawer.
It's under D for disasters.
Great shipwrecks of our century. I'll have to remember that. I've had it with this card catalog.
Alright. Now let's turn in a book and get that one instead. Not famous part. Quotations.
Thank you.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
Do you have Great Shipwrecks of Our Century?
Okay, here you go. That's your limit. You'll have to
There
give
we
some
go.
books back before you can check out any more.
Let's give the fish to this guy.
Wow!
And see if we can skip all this. Now we have the fishing pole. Let's look at the path. There's only so far we can go here, ever. We don't actually need to go to the mansion or the waterfall right now, so we'll just go back to the wharf. And let's go ahead and pick this up, just in case we need it. I don't think we actually do. However, we needed the Neargrog, and that may actually be the only thing, so we can see if we can.
Who is this
solve
Peepwind
this.
character anyway?
Take
Fools.
that.
Hey, there's some Neargrog in here.
Alright,
They can't keep me locked up.
and use
They
this
can't
key
keep me locked up.
in the cell door.
Fools. Hey,
Uh-oh. I can explain.
thanks for letting me out of there. You'll have to excuse me if I don't stick around. I've got to find out who framed me.
So we free her after getting a Neargrog. And see, we're almost completely done with this. If I can pull this off without using the telescope, then we don't even need it. We go to the waterfall. We don't have any reason to go to the mansion. We don't have any reason to go to the wharf. So if we walk up here, if we get the one map piece that's here, we're done with the entire island. Skip that. Look this direction. You may notice, in having just recently seen the ending of the game, that there's a little bit of a reuse of animation here. This is the same underground passageway that we see at the very end of the game with just a different background. Which almost gives the idea that
it's a cottage on a hill.
That it's possible this was all a dream and a hallucination. But that kind of ruins the whole game, if that is the case. So normally you'd want to open this and put the telescope there and put the mirror there, but maybe I can just get away without doing any of that.
Yes, what do you want?
Drinking contest?
Come on in. I'll get us set up. This is my special grog. It's just for contests. Twice the alcohol, twice the calories. I hate having to waste it. Here's your drink. From what I'm told, nobody can drink the special contest grog without feeling faint. But I've been practicing. You know, most of the treasure hunters just leave when I ask them to.
All gone.
Are you sure you don't want to
now I
back
put
out?
the Neo grog with the
No thanks.
in the
I
thing
can hold my own.
in the glass.
You drink first.
Now it's your turn.
I can't hit Y to skip this. Now, if I'm lucky, I can just click on this brick, and that will work.
Whoa! Whoa!
Nope. Come on. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, the game is going to change things on us or require us to actually go through all the actions. Which is fine. We have one small action that we'll need to take. And then we're done with this island. Back to Dredge ship.
Where do you want to go?
Booty Island. Alright, so
Sunken
we need to look
galleons.
at this book.
See the world.
Great shipwrecks of our century. Says here the Mad Monkey sank at 42 north, 86 west.
Yeah, that's different.
Cruises.
Good thing we checked. We need to go in
Sunken
here
galleons.
first. We still need to win the
See
spitting
the
contest
world.
too.
Howdy!
Skip all of that.
I'm looking for a good used coffin.
Amazing! Yes, a man can really rest in peace and comfort with one of these. Why should a man's coffin be any smaller than his bunk at sea? Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
Hey, anything you say. I could spend a lot of time in a coffin like this. I almost forgot. I wanted you to have this complimentary hanky. Just my way of saying,
Oh, good. I needed that
now,
hanky.
where were we? Oh, yeah. Look at how freely I can wiggle my toes.
Sure,
Come on.
sure. Try out the lid operation. It's just as roomy closed.
Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
I was just going to suggest that myself.
Game's being a little tricky here.
This thing's bigger than my kitchen. You know, a person's coffin should reflect their station in life.
Finally. Took a couple tries there.
I hear you knocking up there. That's solid
that
oak
crypt
you're
key.
hearing. Yes, it sure is nice in here. Hey, I think the lid's stuck. Excuse me, friend. Could you see if the clasp is closed on this thing? Are you still out there? Hello?
Sightseeing.
So we're done with that.
Just look at this juicy crowd. Step up to the line and test your swill.
Now we've got to use the
valuable prizes.
Horn so we can move the flags.
Even a child can do it.
As everybody's distracted.
False alarm. As I was saying, come on. It's all paid for by Booty Island Parks and Rec.
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Just
And
put your two lips
here
together
we go. We're
and
ready
blow.
to compete.
I'll give it a try.
A volunteer. All right, settle down, folks.
Skip. Swish. Hawk. Swish. Hawk. Chew.
Let's go!
And wait for the wind.
He's cleared first place.
There we go.
That was truly awe-inspiring. Are you pirates or not? 2, 4, 6, 8.
See the world. Cruises.
So now we go in here and we sell this to this guy for 6,000, right?
How much will you give me for this plaque?
I'm not interested.
What do you mean? It's worth a mint.
For a lump of pus on a shingle?
That's not just any lump of pus.
Oh yeah? What's so special about it?
It's made out of rare, ecologically safe materials.
Really? That would make it very valuable.
So now we are up to 6,312 pieces of 8. We're about to lose all of that. We are just needing to check out the book again.
Cruises.
Just
Check it
to
out.
make sure I know which.
Glass bottom boat. Glass bottom boat.
Great shipwrecks of our century. It says here the Mad Monkey sank at 42 north, 86 west.
4286.
Check it out.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. As I mentioned, my fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll pay you the 6,000 pieces of 8.
You've chartered yourself a ship. My name's Kate Capsize. I'll be your captain.
Skip.
Are you ready to
skip,
leave
skip,
now?
Skip. Come on.
Yeah, I'm hot to find the wreck of the Mad Monkey.
Have you got a course planned or anything?
I can show you where I want to go on this map that Captain Dread gave me.
So 4286 is now in a completely different place.
Well, here we are. What now?
I'll dive in and look for the sunken galleon.
Are you sure you can swim?
Hey, I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
And see, last time it was 5 minutes, so he's doubled his ability to hold his breath. Skip all of this, or as much of this as we can. And see, as this is, we're literally just going to grab the monkey head and then leave. This whole scene is wasted animation for most players, unless you do try to sit here for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and drown, like I did. It really wasn't worth it.
I got the monkey head! Well, let's head back to Booty Island.
Well, congratulations on your find, Guybrush. Be sure and tell any friends you might have about capsized charters. See you around the turnpike.
And
Sunken
so,
galleons.
as far as the marketplace, we're done. And this island we're going to be done with in just a second.
Well, well, well.
All right, I got the first map piece.
So the first map piece in this run is, I think, the last map piece I got before. To the cliff we go. And we look over the side of the cliff. And then we use the fishing rod, the map.
Dang.
And we skipped, so people who haven't played the game before don't have a clue what just happened, but I know it ended up on this big tree. Let's see, we're almost completely done with this island. And see, once we get past the 4 map pieces, we are in much less open world gameplay. It's very linear with just the items that we have.
It's already in use.
I'm glad it says...
I think I get the idea.
I'm glad he just says, I get the idea. We don't have to do any more of that. Grab the telescope. Go on the door. See, and in the old days of point-and-click adventure games, you would often find on early websites walkthroughs that are exactly like how I'm talking
crazy,
now.
But it just might work.
It's just grab the telescope, go through the door, go west, go east.
Good boy.
With no really explanation as far
Now
as
that's a good dog. Yeah, now I got 2 map sections.
what's really going on in an area. And so you'll often get very obscure help even at that rate, because it doesn't say grab the telescope from the top of the tree. It'll say something like go to the top of the tree and then grab the telescope at best. Or sometimes we'll just say I'm going to take the planks, but I don't think I actually need them. Alright, and I do believe, unless I've missed something, we're 100% done with Booty Island. Now the question is there a reason to go to Fat Island?
Where you want to go?
Or Scab Island last? I think we go to Fat Island.
Once again.
Skip all of this. And we get the piece on Fat Island, and then you go back to Scab Island, and that's the last you need to do. Come on, come on, come on. We just run straight to the cottage. Yeah, there's nothing really to do at the mansion. There's no less than 3 different scenes in the mansion, and you don't do anything with it. And we have half a bottle of grog. Put this here. And it points down to the brick slightly to the right. So a few things are randomized. There's a couple of reasons you'd want to play this game a second time, I guess. Push that brick.
Whoa! Whoa!
And grab the map piece.
That makes 3 map pieces, only 1 to go.
And I don't see any real reason to even go to the skeleton in the bathtub. Look at it. So, back to the path. So, more than likely, I could have just tried to brute force it by pushing each of the bricks. But I don't see a real reason to bother with that.
Where do you want to go?
Oh man, I hope I grabbed the lens. Otherwise,
Deep within LeChuck's fortress, blah, 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 blah.
skip this. Do I have the lens? Yes, I do. Alright. So, we need to go to the path and to the cemetery. And then we need to look at the two books and make sure it's still Rapscallion and Rapscallion's saying is the same. Otherwise, everything should be pretty much the same.
There's no keyhole.
Otherwise,
the door's been sealed shut.
On the crypt there. So we just need to look at the two books that we already have, go turn off the gas, get that final piece of the map, and then have Wally put the map together, and then we're done. We're at 312 pieces of 8, which is probably the bare minimum you would need to beat the game without wasting extra time. It's wasting things. You could always buy more grok, you could always go further. And let's see. Last time we were at 43% done. What are we going to be at now? Come on. We are at 67% done with the game. So here's a great comparison. 1 hour and 7 minutes and 27 seconds have been played. We're at 67% compared to the first time we played. 6 hours and 12 minutes and 56 seconds. If you play this game like a normal person, you will spend 10 hours on it. If you play this game knowing all the solutions, you'll do it in less than 2 hours at this rate. That is really, really amazing, and it shows that there's not a ton of quality gameplay that you have to go through. You're just kind of wasting your time through a lot of the dialogue, and the dialogue is okay, but not that good. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there is a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.